Hello, welcome back to the James Ramblin' Reviews for yet another episode. And in today's episode, I'm actually going to be reviewing the newest Marvel movie called The Marvels. But before I get into that, I'll have to give you a bit of context and understanding as to how I go into these sorts of things. So, when it comes to this movie, right, the MCU, if you don't know about me, I've had these times where I've not really liked something from Marvel, and then I really like something like Guardians 3 or like 4 episodes out of 6 from Secret Invasion. And so there's been these things where I really liked it or I haven't liked it. And there was like Wakanda Forever and Thor Love and Thunder. I could go on forever and ever and ever and ever, but I'm not going to do that. And also, there's the trailer that factors into this because I did talk about this on the James Ramlin Show in April of this year, where I was talking about my thoughts on the trailer and how it wasn't like horrible, but it wasn't like the best. It wasn't like the best Marvel movie of all time. So it's kind of I was kind of mixed on it. Didn't really know how to feel about it. So there's definitely that. But I'll give you a bit of a rundown as to what this movie even is about. So the Marvels is pretty much this movie where you've got Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and Monica Rambeau all teaming up to pretty much defeat this bad guy in this like Kree army, which kind of carries over from the first Captain Marvel movie, which I will slightly mention that the first Captain Marvel is not the best movie ever, and I don't rewatch it tons. But like you know what I mean, like, it's like you've got the Kree army, and then it's the I think the villain's name was Darbin or Darboon or Darblan or something like that. I can't really remember. It's not the most remarkable name ever. So they're going after that character or whatever, and that's kind of what the movie is about. And then you've also kind of got Nick Fury in there as well, and these other characters like Miss Marvel's mum and dad, and this other guy as well. So there's that. But what do I think about this movie, right? When it comes to the Marvels, right, I heard all this exaggeration where people are saying it's the worst Marvel movie ever, but everybody is actually saying this for every Marvel movie, like they say it's the worst Marvel movie ever, worst Marvel movie ever, etc., etc. But I think this movie is pretty much the trailer, in my opinion. Like, it is not the worst Marvel movie ever, but it is not the best Marvel movie ever. And what do I mean by that? It's like, right, Miss Marvel, right, she is a bit enthusiastic and excited. And I do like how she tries to have that enthusiasm and that fun. But then you've also got this very, very dumb villain of Darbin or Darboon, where there's this one motivation of this villain where she wants to destroy the sun, and she just has this generic, like pretty much predictable thing where she wants to kill all these people. And there's even like some kind of some of the villain, like her goons felt like Ronan, the Ronan character with that big sword weapon thing. So it was kind of just using similar stuff, and it just wasn't very like compelling stuff like that. I mean, the story isn't very compelling, and if I were to give it a rating, it's like a 5 out of 10 in my opinion. The movie was only an hour and 45 minutes, but I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the best Marvel movie ever, the worst Marvel movie ever. So that's how I would say it. But would I recommend it to anybody? But I'm not too sure if I would. I don't think I'd recommend it to every single person because especially because this is like Secret Invasion, Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and the stuff to do with Monica Rambeau and Wanda Vision all jam packed inside of one movie. So if you haven't watched any of that kind of stuff, you're just kind of confused. And especially because I have watched Secret Invasion recently in like the past few months, I kind of had an understanding of where that whole thing was going. But it's not the like I said, it's not the best, not the worst, and I can't I really there's only so much you can say about this movie to be honest with you. So that's kind of where I'm going to end this, right? I hope you enjoyed this review. If you know about the new James Rowland Show episode, there won't be a James Rowland Show episode out this week because I'm going to be spending time with my family and getting a break from recording things. So we won't be back. We'll be back in 2 weeks from now. So yeah, bye. I kind of just reviewed the Marvels and I didn't really know where else to take that. So yeah, bye 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 bye.